Hello, Tiger Chimera here. Welcome to another stream. Today is going to be more Spyro the Dragon, Year the Dragon. So I'm going to load that up and we're going to get back into it. I think we're about halfway-ish through the game. We'll see. Alright, back to Midday Gardens. I think we had one... Was it one or two levels? I think we have a level and one of those flight things left. I think I might do the flight thing first. Right, Country Speedway. Oh, right, the speedways in this one have Sparks talking to you. Let's start with the race, because I know that's the one that I'm not going to like. Flying pigs are ready to go. Let's get started. You have to fly through all the green checkpoints. God, I hate his talking. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it like this. Oh, I missed both of the flight. Okay, I'm gonna at least see where that is. Okay. Okay. Like, if this isn't anything like the last one, it's going to be ridiculous about, like, how tight it wants you to be. I missed a single one. There's a boost behind that tree. Is it worth going to that tree? There's one stuck there. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Okay, so there's an extra one kind of to the left of that one turn area. Right there. Oh, oh my... Of course, of course. I tried doing an extra flame on him to make him go behind, and that just damages me. This time they're... Oh my god, the rubber banding in this is so awful. Like, rubber banding can be really good to, like, I mean, it'll still, like, suck, but it can at least be used for pretty positive purposes of, like, making sure that player doesn't fall too far behind. But it feels like in this game that there's... It feels like in this game that... It feels like in this game, like, the rubber banding doesn't really help you catch up. It's only to keep them catching up to you. Which is the bad kind of rubber banding. And God, do I hate this. Well, even with the boost, he just, like, went right back up to me. Oh my god, please just stop. And I missed that again. There's a boost below there, which I need to hit. And now we're to the... And this is ridiculous. It's like, now we're to the point where we're basically spending like a lap for each position. I think that's first place. Which is surprisingly close looking. but you know, this one having the extra mechanic of like shooting things at them seems to have done me a large favor in like being able to catch up and such. Being able to like damage them at a distance. And I lost it because I wasn't able, because the thing like shoot way off where they were. I lost that because the firecracker shot extremely far wide of him because it apparently doesn't work in short range. I had to like actually let him get way farther ahead of me. God. I was just saying that this part was... This one was using the last one because of these missiles and because I was like focused on talking about that and also like making sure I got backups for it. I wasn't like flying far enough ahead. Stop touching down, Spyro. I do not want you on the ground. I want you in the air. I did manage to get ahead without even doing all the boosts either, which feels a lot more... It feels a lot more forgiving. Yeah, it feels a lot more forgiving than the other one. And every time I talk about this being slightly more stomachable than the last Speedway race thing, I immediately get punished for it and have to do this again. So maybe I should not say anything positive about this, any of these race sections. It's weird that one keeps getting stuck, but I don't care. I just wish it was one that was further ahead that was getting stuck like that. Oh, good. It targeted at the guy that's stuck there. Oh. Actually got ahead of third place a lot easier. And then I lost it. So now I'm going to have to spend the entire third leg of the race catching up to first. Okay, I won't go for the other red one. Oh, Shemp. Time attack. Okay. You know, I didn't really. Okay. Here's a direct line of cows. No anti-dragon signs. Great. Yeah, I spent... Okay. I'm gonna... I don't know if like finishing the plains would get me in the right spot for getting these guys, but the rings will be easy to get back to and align myself to. But that's okay. If you don't get it, then if you don't get the plane to you hit it and then it just launches you at a really weird angle. And very preemptively flame the pig flyers. I was about to say where are the cows. Okay, probably should have done the other way, but nice. Gonna quit. Hello, Gavin. Just please stop talking. I hate when you talk, Sparks. I hate that it has to be like after I do the other stuff to get to the Sparks thing. It's like, is it after the boss or something? I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I'm also kind of like, I didn't play it when I was growing up, but I did manage to play relatively recently some of the... I believe it was Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. It was the first Spyro game after the original Insomniac trilogy. Well, it was the first console one because the GBA ones came out before that, and that I did play as a kid. But like, I played that, and I'm just... The race levels are kind of... The race sections of the speedways are kind of giving me flashbacks to that, because that also had that kind of thing for the speedway of like having the regular hit obstacle course and then also this racing section, and it also had Sparks talking to you in a really, really annoying voice. But another thing it did is that it had Sparks talk to you for basically the entire most of the tutorial with that same voice. And if they're going to have Sparks be the one to talk to you for 90% of the game's dialogue in game, they need to make it not the worst sounding voice I have ever heard in the game. It's probably not the worst sounding voice I've heard in the game, but it is just obscenely annoying to me. And clearly, like, the trauma of dealing with that for an entire video game is coming back. Okay. It's... I feel... From my memory, it kind of played like just a worse... Just kind of like a budget... It kind of played like a budget version of Spyro 3 in a lot of ways. Just like... It had a lot of the same design philosophies that I've been revisiting so far, but it just like was like there. It wasn't polished. The few things they tried to add just kind of made things a little bit more clunky, and then they just kind of like focused on some of the more annoying aspects of the design in some places, like the spark stuff and everything. Like, I'd almost rather than use signposts to tell you how to do things than sparks. I mean, it wasn't like a terrible game, but it was like it was a marketed downgrade, I would say.
Spyro, Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
This is the first time I think they've directly mentioned, whenever you met them in a thing, to like what they're doing to help build the thing to take the balloon or whatever to take you to the next place. So, are you gonna save my progress? I love the looks of this place, like the way that the rocks are all kind of curvy and everything. I was gonna say that seemed way too easy. Maybe I just messed up the jump, but like... Does that have cuts of meat on its body? Okay, that doesn't seem like I'm actually able to get over there. Whew. Yeah. Okay, probably get there from over there. How do I get over there, though? Oh, sorry there. Probably get to the egg from down here too. There's 2 eggs that I get from doing this, and I messed it up. I'm losing probably more lives here than I have in the rest of the game combined. Oh, you fell from the sky. Okay, let's make sure we get all the gems here because I do not want to... Welcome to the world, Madison. Okay. And there's one that's... I'm gonna get that by going from the upper area too, because it feels kind of weird that there's like 2 eggs. Like one's just... I guess you could... I wonder if like technically you're supposed to be able to get to it from over here, but it just feels like it's just as easy to like do it from the upper area where you go from that other egg in Rhinoc area. And that just makes me wonder, like, why do they have these 2 eggs, like, so close to each other and basically the same way to get it. Hey, Dwight. Alright, let's dive under the water. They must have known how bad that one area was. They have a secret area with like 4 lives here. Oh, the bridge here is broken. Neat little detail. Ow. At first I was like, wait, is there nothing in here? And it's like, no, there's a bottle. Okay, you can't go over. That's what I was worried about. Nothing behind the waterfall. I did... I'm doing it just a little too soon, I feel like. And there I didn't do it at all. Okay. What? Am I doing it too late or something? Because I'm getting like the same result as whenever I didn't do it. Do the hover. Oh no. For a while I felt like they got rid of the mystery jar. But no, here it is returned. How do I even... God, I don't want to go... I don't want to backtrack through this level.
Oh! The emergency escape bridge! Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall activate it right away. We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Tom. Okay, so I need to come back later with another character. So I think I will. And I'll also leave that mystery jar till I do that.
Let's head on over to the whirligig.
Yes, let's.
All systems checked out A-OK. Jump aboard.
Buzz's dungeon. Oh no, wait, that's a boss fight. So let's go to Evening Lake. Surely there won't be another boss fight getting in my way here.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I asked you to carry out one simple task and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
I'll be honest, I don't remember the bosses between the first one and the last one in this game.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
I do really like how they, like, incorporated the different people that you, the different friends that you get along the way into the fight by having them help you with stuff. It feels like the thing with Hunter in the second game's final fight, except in a... I don't know. It usually feels just a little bit more... I guess they also had that during, like, the Gulp fight in 2 as well, but, like, it was, like, very specific flying people and not, like, a very certain, like, character like this. It wasn't, like, a specific name character, but you were still getting help. In the... Was it Gulp? I think it was Gulp. The Triceratops one. Anyway... I feel like the incorporation of the characters into the fight is a little better in this one. But I wouldn't say that necessarily makes the boss fights better, because the first boss fight in this game was so absolutely dreadful. I wonder if it was that bad in the original. At this point, I just basically need to like go back and replay like the original versions. Or at least the original version of 3, just to make some comparisons. Not that I'll be... sure that I'll be doing that on stream, but So with the dropping ammunition, this one's probably going to... Oh yeah, and I came in here with the next thing less health. This, I think, with how I have memories of it, it probably was mostly the first boss that was exceedingly stupid. Oh, wow. Sparks, eat the butterfly. Ow! Oh my gosh. So this is playing just kind of like a mini version of that. Of the Ripto fight. With the dropping down and him he was destroying the first set of stuff. But now he's using this one, which is like how the Ripto fights are. Also, like, I'm not wrong in thinking that, like, having those be spiked makes it look like you should flame them and not charge into them head first, right? Stop putting it on his side of the field. Oh my gosh, this really is just like a hopefully less long version of the Ripto fight. Oh, this! I walk into it and then I have a chart, which is a different kind of charging thing. Oh my god, please drop chickens. Oh god. Okay. I'm getting caught on this geometry on the side of the thing, which is annoying. Stop dropping all of my ammo right next to the enemy. Why? Oh my god. God. You know... Sometimes when I'm playing games, I'm thinking like, I really, really want to find a game that I can speedrun, because it's just been way... It like... Because I really I like it, but like I haven't found a game that I feel like I gel with quite in the right way, that I like both it and the speedrunning and the idea of playing it multiple times. And like the Spyro games I'm kind of sort of interested in, but dear God, unless there's something that like I can completely skip all the bosses, like this looks like an RNG nightmare. Like, just the number of times that like it landed right next to him is like, that's like a failed run right there. Look at how often it is landing stuff right next. Oh my God, why? Was that instant? What, did I have a way to avoid that? Oh God, oh God, oh God. Monique! Where'd you get that hat? I mean, like, how bad that boss was just drained my will to, like, replay this game at all. Nevertheless, to, like, you know, try to do it as a speed game. Maybe individual levels, or if there's some sort of thing run that doesn't require the bosses, but otherwise, oh my goodness. That's the thing, a lot of potential games that I think I might be interested in for a speedrun because I like the way they play, just completely decimated by just one bad section like that I do not want to
Listen
do.
to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Seems like she's not as bad as would have once guessed. Also, before I actually go into this hub, let's go and do the Sparks level of the last area. I hope that beating the boss to do the Sparks thing isn't consistent, because if so, that means that I wouldn't be able to 100% the game before fighting the final boss, which seems like an annoying and stupid way to design the game. I was able to, like, do everything I needed to before beating Ripto.
Hi, Spyro. Hi, Sparks. I've located another lost egg. If Sparks is up to it, he can try to rescue it from Spider Town.
Ooh, Spider Town. Okay. Now is a question of, like, how much of the controls do I remember? Okay, I found strafing. Um, was I really supposed to hit those? What's the thing that made me go fast? Okay, it's X. Okay, I've got shield. Oop. Just gotta angle myself. I'm still not entirely sure exactly what I do besides shoot, and maybe sometimes that works. Okay, that one didn't even feel like it was because of me shooting at it. Okay, I've got the key now. Is the key what I use? Okay, it is. It is keys. Hit that. You know, I don't even feel really that silly for not noticing that keys were opening an electrical gate. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Okay. Tootie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, do I have to play that entire level? Please let me replay that.
I wouldn't want to go back in there with all those creepy spiders. But if Sparks wants to check out Spider Town again, it's fine with me.
Yeah, the thing that lets you... God, I'm gonna have to just literally replay the entire level as meticulously as before. There's like no other way to not just get bombarded by all the spawners. There's no fast way to do it. There's no way to check the... Okay, here we go. Just across that wall, huh? Let me out of this level. I hate it here. And back to Evening Lake. Alright. It looks like there's... Is there a pathway in here? No. What is this gonna be? Well, it looks like there's... whole thing in... Oh, I don't have to go underwater exactly, but... looks like 2 of the worlds is under... You know, for a place called Evening Lake, I guess it makes sense that, like, at least 2 of the portals are under the water. I'm gonna explore a little bit before I go through them, though.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but only for a short while. Use it to get by these flame spitters. You'll find an egg when you get past them.
Alright. Yep. Oh, good. I just completely failed to get over. Stuart! Up this ladder. I think this is above where the rocket is. Are they gonna be working on the rocket? Okay, so all the portals are under the water then. Hey, Ted. Anything else? That looks like it could be a thing. It really looks like it's a thing. Okay, I have to get up there from over here, so at least I didn't mess up my chance. Here's a spark sign of the world. Hannah! I'm glad that there's stuff above ground, but I do kind of dig that it seems like all of the portals to areas in this world are all exclusively in the titular lake. Wait, where is... wait. So far, all the unlock the character things have been like in the overworld, but I think one of them's in the level itself. No, never mind. I was gonna say I think it's in the thing, but I think I'm entirely wrong about it because here it is.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap.
For the creature. He has a name.
Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
I love that. It's like, I guess he really didn't find any of the stuff that we've been finding just picking up. I love that's just, it's both a character building thing and kind of a fun, like, tongue-in-cheek thing about, like, the design of the collectibles just being all around.
The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes, After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine!
Now hold on.
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
I love how much this game embraced just a lot of people got annoyed with. I think Moneybags was a good thing because he made use of the gems for gating stuff and everything and for unlocking stuff. But at the same time, understandably, a lot of people were not fans of the person that was charging you. So I'm really glad that 3 really embraced yeah, let's get back at this guy, especially when he's actively holding people, keeping people in cages and stuff and being hired for it.
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
If you didn't have enough, I feel like them doing that in this game was good because, not everyone might have played 2 before 3. And it's always good to reestablish why a character is being punished and not just punishing them for an entirely previous things. You don't just punish a character in the 3rd episode for something they did in the 2nd episode without you need to have some level of showing them still being a jerk. Just checking there's not faces behind me. Oh, he's doing a spin thing there. And with that, I guess I'm thinking largely of I guess it's the same thing with here for Moneybags where it's done comedically. Is even if you have a character that's a jerk and that you use as a punching bag, you can't just have them as a punching bag to be a punching bag. You have to establish that there's a thing that they are getting karma for in the thing that you were showing them getting that karma. Otherwise, it kind of feels disconnected.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
So Bentley is kind of fun. He's kind of fun-heavy kind of character to play. Oh, you can just use them to smash open those. I still kind of, I think I might be, maybe whenever I'm thinking of Bentley from from playing him in the past, I'm thinking of a specific part of whatever game, whatever level you play him in, and maybe it's in this level, but in general, I think I kind of I don't know, do I like him? I think I like him more than the Penguin, because the Penguin, as much as it's kind of fun to just fly around and shoot, it is kind of just a tiny bit finicky at times, or this just feels kind of a satisfying heavy crunch of you just get to smash the enemies and creates that you normally can't smash without a super specific power-up or thing in the level.
If
Seriously,
you use
game.
your spin move to deflect the snowball into the gong, I bet we can make the roof cave in.
Oh, you're throwing snowballs. I was like, those guys back there can't throw the snowballs all the way over here. They're not even aiming this way. Brian! How did you have a butterfly in your stomach? You were in an egg! You weren't even like cursed to be in an egg. You were just literally in an egg properly. I'm just gonna wait. Do I just wait? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. Oh, there's a guy on top of that one. What? There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't opening up. Unfortunately, there's not really a fast movement with this guy. So the gems falling on the ground means I have to re-walk through this.
Another gong! Great! I bet we can cause an avalanche with this one.
Bartholomew's a little, like, just troublemaker. Let's cause an avalanche.
A stinking Rhinoc has blocked the way with this box. It shouldn't be any problem for you to push it out of the way, though.
Oh yeah, the pushing. He has push block stuff. I don't know why I'm getting stuck like that. Hello, game? I was... This is weird. Why is this like this? It's not like this game has just come out or something. Like, this is... The trilogy is kind of... The Reignited trilogy has been out for a while. Why... Okay, I already remember not being a huge fan of the whole push block thing, and that's like the main thing that I remember from one of the levels where I did play as this guy. And that was before seeing that this is glitching to have like the same weird movement stuttering stuff as the dialogue sections in this game. What is... Does that have anything to do? Bentley, push, walk against... Just walk against objects, so why is it doing this? Huh, game? Tell me. I'm wildly twirling the controller thing. There isn't another controller thing plugged in at all. Is it just this one? Please tell me it's just this one. I need to push it just a little bit more. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more. Charlie. I'm sorry, Charlie, I'm not in the mood for the dance. I have more of this level to play. Unfortunately, that includes more push blogs. I'm really hoping the future push blocks are not as bad, but I do not have faith in that. Why is it specifically the third game, and only the third game, that seems to have this many bugs? I guess I'm glad the rest of the game doesn't have this many bugs, but it's just like, it feels like just such a weird drop in quality for specifically 1/3 of the games in this pack. Great, it's for every single one of these things. Oh hey, for a second it was almost normal. Sometimes I can get off of the box really easily, and sometimes it's not so much. I'm going to try not to get them all the way, just as much as I need to jump on them. Oh hey, jamming the keyboard thing seems to be kind of helping. Using both the controller and the keyboard, I can kind of slightly overcome this weird issue and make it only like super slow-mo, not ultra slow-mo. Also, I can't exit this state super easily either. Though I can use it in the opposite direction to kind of pull myself away, it looks like. So I have some movement tech to make this slightly more stomachable. Okay. We'll turn it back that way. And at least this trick seems to be consistent. Which means I have a way to escape it. Which is as important, if not more important, than being able to, like, also move the box. There's no way that that's close enough. You remember what I was complaining about the boss and the idea of speedrunning this game? Yeah, look at it. I mean, this might not be a necessary level, but like having an entire character cut out from the possibilities of routing and stuff. And I don't know what characters are how necessary for routing the game's eggs and stuff. No, don't push it back. Okay. Clearly I need to push this even more forward. Okay. Oh, what? Not... I was just kind of like casually walking into it there, and it like got me pushing it more than being in the push state. Like, I know I didn't care for the block pushing puzzles in the original, but I knew they were at least functional. Why is this not opening? Bartholomew, where are you? Do I need to seriously open this more for him? I'm glad I at least kind of figured out the trick a little bit. Is this enough?
Pushing that block.
Oh my god. Bartholomew. Bartholomew, there is more than enough room.
Hey, you're in the...
Shut up, Bartholomew.
Hey, Brainiac, you're supposed to be...
Oh, I have to do it so he can go over? Oh my gosh. At least this one I can kind of understand, because it's like a big jump and everything, but it's also way more annoying to do.
Thanks, bro. Here's a little something for your rock collection.
This is an egg. No, get back here! I wanted to smash you more! How you can hear him through with it. Oh, that's great. Whee. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the panda area and finish that world now that I have not Bartholomew's the brother, now that I have Bentley. I keep delaying actually doing the lake area, but at least it's from like legitimately backtracking to do other stuff. Let me on dry land. I do kind of like having the earlier areas done if I can. Guidebook. I wish it would stop showing up the 100% complete every time I re-enter the level. This hub. Oh, I haven't finished. Oh, I have missing. What? I have a thing on Speedway? I also have. Was that the bird or was that one of the later characters? I feel like there was I might check Molten Crater, but I'm not 100% sure. No, stop. Okay. Okay, so there's a third hidden thing, I guess, after I leave or after I... Because it didn't show up before, so I wonder if it's like after I beat the boss and the rest of the area, which is also not... That's another thing. At least if they're gonna do like a thing that makes me replay areas and won't be able to do it in one before doing the final boss. At least there's more than one. Or maybe I should be cursing that. I don't know. At this point, at least there's more post-boss content.
Thank you ever so much for opening the emergency bridge, Spyro.
You twisted yourself way, way far around. Not just like kind of looking, but like your entire like torso, like... Okay, side area, let's go. Oh yeah, and that other Spyro game, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, also had like these portals into like side minigame kind of things. But like they were like more minigame kind of things, and they also relied on them a lot. There was a lot more of these in that one.
Please help us, Spyro. My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields. Those rotten Rhinox keep knocking them down. Can you save the panda workers? Please hop aboard. Make sure to toast the Rhinox, but not my friends.
Oh, is it this an auto scroller thing? Am I supposed to do anything in the middle? No, it doesn't look like it. I hope not. Ah. One last one. Okay, extra round. Okay.
Please take
Yes.
the shiny egg. It will bring you good luck.
Rusty. At least they recognize it's an egg. Most people don't seem to recognize the things as they are. At least with the orbs I could get that because they're like specific mystical things that not everyone might know about, but the eggs, oh. You're really making me run through this area, which was already... Okay, you're running this way, which is slightly more tolerable. You're making me run through the entire level. Okay, at least he doesn't go back up. Pee-wee! Alright. Oh, there's an enemy down here. Do I already have their gem? I didn't get one right then. Oh well. Time to go be Bentley. Welcome, most esteemed dragon. Aw, how kind.
Ah, a fine day for a bit of a walk. I was just heading to the top of my favourite hill.
Hey, I think I saw some Rhinox run up to the top of that hill with an egg.
Okay. What's that? Oh, that must have been where the stone that was being rolled at me must have been perched. Or is there a way around that? I'm kind of in trouble, I think. Oh, nice. I can bait them. Now I've got sparks back, and that's a good thing. I haven't seen Zoe in a while. Is it Zoe or Zoe? I keep forgetting if the fairy is Zoe or Zoe. Wow, I was nowhere near you. Extra life. Are they just infinitely spawning those right there? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do if the TNT comes. I guess just take it. Okay, that looks like I'm all out of gems in this area. Brewbeck. Not a name I've heard of, but okay. I've got all the eggs here? I was expecting there to be at least one more, but I guess I miscounted or something, and I'm fine with that. I just have gems left. Unfortunately, one of those gems is... Some of those gems are stuck in this stupid thing. Oh, why did they bring it back? At least it seems less common now. Like, it took until, like, this level for me to... In Hub 2, one level in Hub 2 to even see them at all. I feel like it was a lot more prevalent in Ripto's Rage. Did I really not kill that enemy at all? I guess while I'm here, I might as well check out the Hunter Speedway thing. At this rate, I'm not going to get to any of the regular levels of the Evening Lake, am I? I'm going to be... I did Bentley, which is, I guess, technically a level in that one, but, like, besides the Bentley level in Evening Lake, I'm just going to be, like, collecting a bunch of stuff from the past areas. Oh, the hunter thing must be, like, somewhere you have to talk to him in, like, in the previous things. But you don't think about it because, like, at least the previous thing, like, you're just thrown into it, into the area. You're not, like... It's not like this thing where you're given a choice between the things that you're going for. Or in this one, I'd expect, like, all the things that I can get to be given their own little thing. Okay, hello, Hunter.
Spyro! You're not gonna believe this, but there are sheep saucers and space cows all over this place. We gotta stop them before they abduct somebody. I'm gonna strap on my jetpack and blast some space cows. Look out, cows! Here I come!
Oh, hey, we get to play Hunter. I didn't know that was a thing. I remember seeing a thing for a later game that looked like you might be able to... The cover of a different game that looked like you might be able to play him or something. Because it implied, like, some of the different... Maybe screenshots or something, and also looked like return of, like, other characters like James Bird and stuff. I don't remember what game that was, but I don't think I played it. But I guess I never found, like, the secret Hunter thing in this game, because I don't remember playing as him. I didn't realize you could play him in the original Insomniac trilogy. I think it's pretty cool, especially with a jetpack and an auto-scrolling shooter like this. Oh, I missed one.
Spyro! You're not gonna I'm gonna strap on... Look out!
I was so focused on trying to get that one that I just... It's cool until I have to repeat the entire sequence because I missed one shot. And I can't speed up. No, 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 no. I really thought I was gonna lose it there. No, 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 no. Okay. How much more is there? Well, that was too far away.
Got the last one just before he abducted this egg.
Robert O. Oh, you're in a bubble. Impressive. let's go back to the first hub. Spring. It was doing the slow spin there, so I guess it fixed itself. Hopefully. Okay, guidebook. What do I need? Sheila's Alp. I think I'm missing a gem, mushroom speed ray, and then molten crater. Okay. Thought I heard a gem drop. Okay, it is James. Okay, so it seems each world has at least one level, one of the later levels it seems, that require like the character from the next world unlock. Have I been in here? Maybe I didn't do this because... No, wait, this was the thief thing. Okay, I did do that one.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together and I'll make you an honorary member.
Give me that gem. Was there something above here? No. Ow! Rude. So rude, I cannot believe it. The birds just infinitely respawn? It's also rude. I don't know why he was, like, not facing... I don't know. At this rate, I'm just going to assume this game is going to do some weird stuff. Okay, I need to drop off your head. Up sparks. Okay, that was weird. I normally don't see a gem stack like that. Unfortunately, the heads aren't very hidden. They're just kind of in the caves and places that are hard to reach. Whoa, 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 whoa. Grab this head. Fly up, way up to the ceiling. Got all the gems, so now I just need both the remaining eggs. Oh.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership to the lodge.
Ooh, Ryan.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Sergeant Bird blows up a wall. At least it's showing me the thing. Okay, Sparks doesn't know what to do because he can't track eggs, he can only track gems. Oh, it's Luna! You're a lot less blue than I expected. Exit the level. Oh, I can press A to make his wings beat in the thing there. That's cool. Okay, Mushroom Speedway, then Sheila's Alp. Should I do Sheila's Alp first? Let's go to Sheila's Alp.
I'd better go check on those billy goats again. Last time I left them alone, they ate all the shingles off the roof.
Oh,
Hiya, Sheila.
that's bad.
While you were gone, a bunch.
Oh, is it just up there? I thought I got the stuff up there.
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one with your duck.
Good. All right. Where was the speed? Was the speedway under? No, it was up and around. Okay, I feel like finding him on this level be a bit easier because there's the landmarks he's probably hiding in are a lot more distinguishable. I can't go that high. Okay, that. Oh, there it is. He's inside a thing.
Whoa! A bunch bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
The plane this time.
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
Okay, plane in this one, jetpack in the next one. What's he going to be using in the third speedway? Oh, this one actually has a speed up option. Did the jetpack have that?
Whoa! Looks like, look out!
Oh, this one has a turbo because I'm actually, like, doing a dogfight. This is kind of cool, like, doing a dogfight across the entire level. God, and this is hidden. I wonder how many people didn't play this thing because they couldn't find Hunter, didn't even know to look for Hunter.
Woohoo! Check it out! The squad leader had abducted this egg.
Tater! I like to leave the level. I guess speed run wise, I might be able to still do Spyro 2 stuff because the bosses in there. I mean, I probably want to find one that I can avoid doing a Ripto because Ripto's RNG is a lot more painful and it's just like a lot less fun compared to the other two. But I wonder if I can skip the other two somehow too. I definitely want to see. But yeah, I feel like 2 might be a lot more stomachable than 3. That plus 2 doesn't have as much of the issue with the weird glitching talking to characters thing as this one seems to. Actually, let's stay for a second and double check the guidebook. Okay, 100% in everything. 100% in everything. Well, there's still there's still. Oh, right, I haven't been doing the underwater stuff. No wonder. All right, now let's actually do some lake stuff in the lake area. Okay. Right. Frozen altars.
Welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
This feels like the first unique fairy we've seen since we went to Avalar. Oh hey, and they do have some elemental breath thing in this one too. That was the kind of main thing that they were trying to expand on in Enter the Dragonfly, and that was kind of the only thing that they really expanded in Enter the Dragonfly. Oh, this is the level that I remember. I think this is the level that I remember doing the push puzzle in as Bentley. But yeah, that was kind of the only thing that they expanded. And otherwise, they basically used the same kind of formula as this game. you know, whenever they use the same formula, but that doesn't mean that they ended up with the same recipe, I guess I would say.
Some bearer sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox, but with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the action button, and you'll walk back out.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, this is an enemy. Well, that fairy gave me ice breath, but that's not very useful whenever that doesn't actually kill the enemies. Does this hurt me? Doesn't let me land on it. Okay. Oh, okay, I was like, did I just lose out on a gem? Guess not. Oh. I need the I can beat him by, like, smashing into him after he's ice? Oh, cool.
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the sorceress brought them to life with a spell. Since then, they've been stomping around, building ice walls, and generally causing trouble.
Wow.
It would be easy to get up to that treasure if you had something to stand on.
Oh, I actually broke the fire that time. Let's break these because we can. There's the Bentley thing. Just gonna collect this. I'll collect those on the way over. Just double checking I got everything in this pit.
Spyro, received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
That dumb Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
Wait, are we not Yetis? Or are there different kind of Yetis? Now, if Bentley and Bartholomew aren't Yetis, then what are they?
I knew you'd do it. Go and show him not to mess with us. Remember to block his high punches and hit him low when he tries to block.
Also, I remember meeting him in this area, and I remember him doing the push block puzzles, but is him doing the push block puzzles not in this level where I remember him the most? Weird. Okay, body blow, big hookaroo, and block high. Bentley blocks low automatically. And quick jab. God! Okay, there we go.
You really showed him. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't my ball.
Ellie!
You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back. This time, it'll be a 3-round match. And when you win, don't let him send you off with a stupid egg.
Okay, can move. Okay.
Only 2 more rounds to go.
And we both regenerate a bit of health. Why am I not moving? Okay. Okay, the big charge thing isn't working whenever he just like is doing that. Whenever he's spamming, and his spamming kind of overtakes my spamming for some reason.
Hey, this isn't my ball. It's just another stupid egg.
Rico. And it automatically kicks us out because he's not doing that again. I don't blame him. You're not getting away, elephant. But also we need this to... Do we not need this one? Alright, I guess. Hey, it's Jasper. Now, I think I'm going to have to find another way to get over to those. Or did I not break into the... There should be a cave thing here, right? No? I thought I saw something that looked like a openable cave kind of area.
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this? The Rhinox were trying to fry it with a laser, but you stopped them just in time.
And Jana.
Say, Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Today's match is sold out, of course, but I just happen to have a spare ticket that I'll sell you for, say, a teensy-weensy markup.
Cat hockey?
Head on in, Spyro. It should be a thrilling match. In fact, I've even placed a little wager on the Rhinox team. Let's just hope the local team doesn't have any last-minute accidents.
I challenged a Rhinox to a traditional game of cat hockey, but I think I sprained my flipper while training. Would you mind taking my place? Great.
Okay.
Freeze the cats and push them into my goal to score.
What? Oh, there's a scratching post. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I want to actually send it into this one. Oh, thanks, kitties, for getting in the way. No, don't. can freeze him. No, you don't. Now you stay there.
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the Champions Cup.
That's an egg. Oh well. And he's nowhere to be found. Also, wait. Well, this is feeling like a real Spyro 1 gem situation with these upper areas. Am I supposed to... Ah. Maybe I can just, like, do a glide over here. It looks like it's too even with this. Yeah, what? How? Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Okay, so it looks like you gotta... This feels like some real, like, Spyro 1, like you gotta just kind of mess around until you, like, get into the background kind of stuff. Which feels weird, because we haven't had... It hasn't felt like it's been, like, that obscure for, like, getting into the side area thing for a while since Spyro 1. And I just need to not mess up on the stuff that I can do already before getting to... So what it looks like we need to do is to go down here, and then we need to jump up on this, which doesn't barely look possible, and then fly over here, and then not mess that up. And that looks pretty, like, tight, too. Okay. And what I've seen them do was do a charge into the jump, which I wasn't sure if that actually helped with the jumping distance before, because, like, I mean, theoretically, like, in most games, doing a running jump helps you get more clearance, but, you know, in Spyro, like, if you're charging and, like, you go downwards at all, like, down in the air like that, like, drops you, like, vertically, yeah, drops your verticality quite a bit. So, like, the trade-off of, like, the speed to get the horizontal speed to the horizontal drop wasn't something that seemed like it was worth it to me, and most of the jumps didn't, like, seem to require it. And maybe this one doesn't require it, but, you know, if that's what it seems like it needs. Wait, why do I not have sparks? I swear, if there's an enemy up here and I die and I can't, and I have to go back up here. Okay, there's something up there, but I'll have to go up here anyway, so... Can't even use sparks to point out areas either. Okay, then there's an egg over there. Cecil! Level complete! Yay! Alright, I'm gonna exit this level. I'm gonna be glad that I'm done with this level. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here because there's not going to be enough time to do another full level, and I don't want to, like, do only a half level because of time. Okay, the frogs are kind of small to try to hit.
I believe the denizens of this land plan to create a rocket propulsion device of some kind in order to help you with your journey. I'll try to be of some assistance, but I'm afraid you'll still need a representative from each world in order to complete the device.
So yeah, okay, so the rocket is part of the thing getting me to the final hub world, I think. I think there's 4 in this one. Yeah. It's time to wrap up the stream. Thank you all for showing up to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Even if some parts might have been a little bit frustrating, but you know, I hope there's not too many post-block sections, or at least I hope I remember what I did today whenever I get to them. But alright, I'm gonna look up if anyone might be... I'll look up if there's gonna be anyone that might be streaming to raid. So give me a second on that. Alright, there's someone doing Spyro 2 right now, and they're at the trolley, so I figured let's raid them. Metal Jags. And I'll see you. Okay, normal stream times are Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you in the next one.